the end of Jacob's life, he gave a blessing to his two grandsons, Ephraim and Menashe. Menashe, who was the older one, stood by Jacob's right hand, and Ephraim, the younger one, stood opposite Jacob's left hand. When it came time to give the blessing, though, Jacob switched his hands, and he put his right hand on the younger one's head, and the left hand on Menashe, the older one's head. And the rabbis explained that the right hand signifies a greater blessing, and for various reasons, Jacob knew that it was Ephraim, the younger one, who was to get the greater blessing. Why then? The Chizkuni, a great commentary from France in the 1300s, asks, why then did Jacob not move Menashe to his left side and place Ephraim, the younger one, on his right hand, on his right side, and then extend his hands and give the blessings? Why did he switch hands? The Chizkuni explains beautifully that Menashe would certainly feel short-changed. He's the older one. He should be getting the greater blessing. He should be getting the blessing of the right hand. Jacob could not do that. But at least he didn't want to move Menashe out of his spot. He did not want to add insult to injury. Many times in life, we have to make decisions when we're called upon to help another person, and we have to say no. Sometimes there's a conflict between two people who we need to help at the same time. Or maybe two people who we might be thinking of marrying, and you got to say no to one of them. And that the recipient of the no is going to feel very terrible. Make the blow as soft as possible. Even when we have to refuse, and even when we have to say no, our father Jacob, by switching his hands, taught us. Make it as sweet as possible. Rejection is hard enough. When that has to happen, let's try not to overdo it, and be very careful and be sensitive to the next person's feelings. Have a fabulous Shabbos.